morning to all of you. So today, Karnataka State Akkamadevi Women's University Vijaypur Department of Social Work is going to conduct one-day national webinar on strengthening self-immunity and road awareness in collaboration with Radhe Disaster and Education Foundation Mumbai, KLE Degree College Mahalingpur, Government First Grade Women's College Jamkandi and SSRJ Women's College Raichur. Now MSW second year student Annapurna is going to welcome our today's guest.
Good morning to one and all. In today's webinar, we have intimate personalities. So I welcome Professor S.A. Kaji sir, Professor, Department of Social Work, Karnataka State Akkamadevi Women's University, Vijaypur. Dr. G.B. Sonar, Associate Professor, Department of Social Work, Karnataka State Akkamadevi Women's University, Vijaypur. Dr. Rita Salva, Founder, Radhe Disaster and Educational Foundation, Mumbai. Dr. B.M. Patil, Principal, KLE Degree College, Malingpur, and S.M. Adimani, Principal, First Grade, Government Women's College, Jamkandi, and Satnarayana, Principal, SSRG Women's College, Raichur. Last not the least, I welcome Dr. Kalavati Kamble and Dr. Ramesh Son Kamble, Assistant Professors, Karnataka State Akkamadevi Women's University, Vijaypur. I am glad to welcome our beloved faculties, Dr. Praveen Kumar Kulkarni and Shivling Maitri sir, Department of Social Work, Karnataka State Akkamadevi Women's University, Vijaypur, and various college faculties and the students.
Thank you, Annapurna. Now I call upon Dr. Kalavati Kamble Madam to give an introduction for today's national webinars.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಅಕ್ಕ ಮಹಾದೇವಿ ಮಹಿಳಾ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ವಿಜಯಪುರ, ರಾಧೆ ಡಿಸಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಮುಂಬೈ, KLE ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಹಾಲಿಂಗ್ಪುರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಪ್ರಥಮ ದರ್ಜೆ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಜಮಖಂಡಿ, SSRJ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ರಾಯಚೂರು ಇವರ ಸಹಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಥನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೋಡ್ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಸ್ತಾವಿಕವಾಗಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಘಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಕಳೆದ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವೈರಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತೊಡಗಿ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಭಯಾನಕವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ವೈರಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತುಂಬ ಹೆದರಿ ಭಯಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೊರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುವಂಥ ವೈರಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಇಡೀ ಜಾಗತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ತಲ್ಲಣಗೊಳಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವೈರಸ್ಸು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಹೆದರಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಒಂದು ಹೆದರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಬದುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೊರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್ಸು ಇದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥವರಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಗ ಬರುವಂಥ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ರೋಗ ನಿರೋಧಕ ಶಕ್ತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ರೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಕೊರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಕೊರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಬೇಗ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ನ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಯಂ ರೋಗ ನಿರೋಧಕ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇದು. ಆ ಸ್ವಯಂ ನಿರೋಧಕ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಅಂಶಗಳಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನಾವು ಏನೇನು ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಹೇಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಧೆ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸ ನೀಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಂಥದ್ದು ಏನು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಸವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ಒಂದು ಗಡಿಬಿಡಿ ಒಂದು ಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಅವಸರದ ದಿನಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೂ ಕೇರನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂತಂದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಿಜಿ ಲೈಫ್ ನಮ್ಮದು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆಹಾರ ತಿನ್ನಬೇಕು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹಣ್ಣು ಹಂಪಲುಗಳನ್ನು ತಿನ್ನಬೇಕು, ಸರಿಯಾದಂಥ ತೊಪ್ಪಲು ಪಲ್ಯ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ತಿನ್ನಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಂತಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಪ್ರೇರಿತವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ವೃದ್ಧಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ರೋಡ್ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸುರಕ್ಷಿತವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ರಸ್ತೆಯ ಸುರಕ್ಷತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವೆಬಿನಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಧಾರವಾಡ ಸಮೀಪ ಬೈಪಾಸಲ್ಲಿ 11 ಜನ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ತೀರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿರಿ, ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓದಿರಿ ನೀವು. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ಲಕ್ಷ್ಯ. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ವಾಹನ ಚಲಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ನಾವು ನಿರ್ಲಕ್ಷ್ಯ ವಹಿಸಿದರೆ ಅದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನವನ್ನೇ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಚಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಥರದ ಸುರಕ್ಷತೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಒಂದು ವೆಬಿನಾರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ರೋಡ್ ಸುರಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರದ ಒಂದು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಗೊಂದಲಗಳಿಗೆ ತೊಡಕಲಾರದೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ವಾಹನ ಒಂದು ಏನಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಸಮಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದ ಓಡಿಸಿದರೆ ನಾವು ರೋಡ್ ಅಪಘಾತಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಯಂ ರೋಗ ನಿರೋಧಕ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ರೋಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಪಘಾತಗಳನ್ನು ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟುವಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಜಾಗೃತಿಯನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಉದ್ದೇಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದರ ಒಂದು ಉಪಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸದುಪಯೋಗ ಆಗಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಾನು 2 ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you, madam. Now I would like to call Professor S.A. Kaji sir for inaugural speech.
Very good morning, madam. Good morning to you all. It's quite interesting and useful. Webinar is going to be started right now. Esteemed Chairperson, Department of Social Work, Akka Mahadevi Women's University, my colleagues, Dr. Kalavati Kamble, Dr. Ramesh Son Kamble, and the Dr. B.M. Patil, Principal, KLE Degree College, Maningpur, Shri S.M. Hadimani, Principal, First Grade Government Women's College, Jamkhandi, Shri Satyanarayana, Principal, SRG Women's College, Raichur, and the very important resource person from Radhe Disaster and Education Foundation, Mumbai, the founder president, Dr. Rita Savle, the director Asif Reshamwale, and participants. This is a very important topic which is going to be discussed today, to have self-immunity and on road safety. So this seminar will help all of us to strengthen our immunity. Immunity is utmost essential for all of us. Unless until we become strong within ourselves, we may not be able to face the diseases which are going to attack to us. Hence, how to strengthen our immunity, how to sustain ourselves in this scenario. Now many disasters are taking place, as Dr. Kalavati Kamble was mentioning. Various pandemics like COVID, as well as accidents which are taken place every day, that have become a major issues for all of us. It is very important for us to know why these things are taking place. The COVID, which has shaken the entire world. Now, many people have lost their lives because of not knowing much about it. Hence, we need to create awareness among ourselves to protect ourselves. Not only protecting ourselves, we should become we should become a helpful person, and we should become a resource person to protect others. Hence, this webinar will help us to know the consequences, the causes, consequences, and the in-depth awareness, which will definitely help us to protect ourselves and prevent others to get into these type of problems. Once a person gets affected, what all happen to himself or herself, to his family or to society. A person who is quite productive, if he loses his life or if he becomes handicapped because of these problems, it may become very difficult for him to survive, for him to lead a normal, healthy life. And not only that, he may also become a burden to the society, burden to the family. Hence, this is utmost essential for us, for all of us, to understand the problems which caused by these disasters. I'm very happy to be with you all to learn about the strengthening immunity. This strengthening immunity, we have MOU with the Radhe Foundation, which is being helpful to many of us. Mostly more than 5,000 students have been benefited by this. The seminars and webinars are being conducted quite frequently to make all others to know the importance of it. I'm quite impressed and quite happy to inaugurate this webinar. This will go a long way in strengthening the immunity of for all of us, as well as we will be in a position to help all others whom we come across. I congratulate the Department of Social Work, and definitely I am indebted to the Radhe Foundation, Mumbai, which is doing human services in the field of disaster management and preventing the accidents. And this will definitely go a long way. Maybe it's not only the 5,000 students who have been benefited by these seminars and webinars, but 5,000 families. And in each student will definitely communicate to his or her family and as well as to society. By giving awareness and training to 5,000 people, it means that we are going to create awareness of more than 5 lakh or 5 crore people. Possibly, entire state will get benefit. Not only the state, even the entire country may get the benefit of this type of webinars. I congratulate the Department of Social Work once again and Radhe Disaster and Education Foundation Mumbai. They are doing a marvelous work, and I encourage and I appreciate for the human services they are entering in this field. I thank the participants. The participants may definitely get benefit. I request all the participants to be there till the end so that they get full benefit of the webinar. I thank once again for the resource persons, the participants, and the people who are involved in this webinar. Thank you very much.
Thank Thank you, sir. Now I am glad to invite Dr. Rita Savla ma'am for her informative talk on the topic strengthening self-immunity and road safety awareness.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Respected Dr. Kazi, Dr. Sonar, and all the participants. Thank you for joining us on this very cold morning. Here it is little cold in Mumbai. That is very surprising for us. So, as said by Dr. Kazi and even the Kalavati ma'am also, we are going to talk about the two important aspects today. I will start first with the road safety and why we are talking about this topic. Let me share my presentation. Can you all see my presentation?
Yes, ma'am,
Hello?
it is visible now.
Yeah. So, post accident or anybody is in the distress, the good Samaritan. Uh, so many of you wondering what is a good Samaritan. So let me take you what exactly the good Samaritan and why we have chosen this topic specifically to today's seminar. The road safety month is started. As you all know, annually 1.5 lakh people die and more than 10 lakh people become disabled. More than around 20 lakh people, they loses their career, one annual year in their entire career because of the road accident. So that also causes a 3% GDP loss to the country. I kindly request all the participants to mute the mic. As we have already been said about the Radhi Foundation, we are the team of, it is a non-profit organization. We are a team of professionals working on the golden hour management for the trauma patient, where we talk about the good Samaritan, road accident prevention, disaster risk reduction, and public health, where we talk about the immunity. Radhi has worked in the multiple states across India to reduce aftermath of accidents, disaster, and health emergency through advocacy, awareness, planning, and training. Our objective is promoting right help and early help, whether it comes for the pandemic or whether it comes for the disaster or whether it comes for the road accident. Today we want to go through this topic. We want to zero the post-accidental death by early good Samaritan intervention. The objective of right help and early help, as I go through the presentation, you will come to know, in enrolling the good Samaritan to reduce the death in ambulance by 100% and reduce the death post-accident by 50%. Who is good Samaritan? Who gives way to the ambulance and help the accident victim or anybody in the distress. So let's talk about give way to ambulance. So, topic sounds so stupid, no? Everybody knows how to give way to ambulance. But it exactly does not happen in our country. Please mute the mic. The participants, if you have logged in from the mobile, please ensure that you go on to the do not disturb or silent mode. So because when you pick up the phone, the mic starts and the other participants get disturbed in the presentation. So give way to ambulance. This topic we started in 2013, and we started with the research. Because increased number of sudden life-threatening health issues are matter of concern. It can be one day our near and dear one in the ambulance, and ambulances got stuck in the traffic jam. We all have seen that. preparedness for our future need is a smart approach. Being a part of behavioral sustainable change needs vision and patience to see the result, and few can do, and today from onwards you will be also joining us, and thank you for that. So the research was saying that 2 out of 10 patients die in ambulance before reaching to the hospital, and most of these patients have died when they were kilometer or 500-meter away from the hospital because the ambulance was getting stuck into the traffic. The delay could be cause of death, worsening the patient condition, worsening the fire or building collapse situation, because emergency vehicles, when we talk about it, is ambulance and fire brigade and police in the siren. What is the impact when the patient does not get? So we only talked about what will happen, but patient who get complicated, they occupy the hospital bed for a longer duration. This increases the financial burden on the patient. There was a one research, annually 1 million people come to the below poverty line because of the financial burden of the health issue. It could be anything.
Pooja,
It's a
Pooja,
hello, yeah. So this
ಅದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅದ ಬಿಜಾಪುರದಿಂದ ಬರ್ರಿ ಜಲ್ದಿ ಬರ್ರಿ.
So this financial burden of 1 million people going to the below poverty line. Can you imagine these people never get any further benefit, because to get an BPL card is also requires lots of help. At least you should have minimum 5 years to be below poverty line. Then only you get the benefit of the below poverty line or free treatment. Increasing waiting list patient, I will just show you what happens. May create between the conflict between doctors and patients in the hospital, GDP loss to the country. This GDP loss, road accident causes 3% GDP loss, but health issue causes a 19% GDP loss, means 1/5 of the GDP loss is because of the health issue. Every day, 24,000 people die in country, taking it to around 98 lakh people die annually. Out of that 20,000 people dying, 7,922 people die only because of the 4 causes: heart attack, stroke, suicide and accident, which needs a medical help in golden hour. And if these people, they don't get medical help, right medical help in the golden hour, 16,078 people die due to other medical cause, and they are waiting for the bed in the hospital. Because these people, they preoccupied bed for a longer period, they admit for a corrective surgeries, and the other people does not get. So many times we have heard, sorry, bed available nahi hai. Doctors are available, bed available nahi. What the doctor can do? Operation theaters are not available. What can we do it? So it is important to have a doctor, surgical theater, and also a bed for the patient. Then only the treatment can be started. It cannot be started on the road. Or now let's talk about, I'm not going further detail. This presentation, for detailed presentation, is kept on the RADI website. You can always go through very explanatory detailed presentation is that. But today, since we are covering the 2 topics, I will only talk about what action, when if you see the ambulance, one should be taking it up. One should be very calm and understand and follow the simple, effective, this 6 steps. Whenever we hear the siren of any ambulance or fire brigade vehicle, we should move left and drive slow and give it to ambulance. One common message: everybody moving to the left, so it will not create the confusion, and uniform action will be sustainable change. Respond in advance. When you see the ambulance and you hear the ambulance siren, when you start, then only the green corridor, on-time green corridor will be created for the ambulance. An ambulance don't need to go into the zigzag, or in advance when we create the traffic signal also get open. Now across India, since we have started this initiative awareness drive from the policy related change in 2014, in this 6 years, I can proudly share that with you. Every policeman in India, whether it's a traffic police or any police, they are aware about that. They need, whenever they see the ambulance, they need to give away to the ambulance. They need to help the citizens to create a speed up ambulance. So please, government has done its parts, and now it's our duty to do our part, because only citizen across the world, citizens create on call green corridor for the ambulance. And when everybody responds in congested traffic, the ambulance can speed up. I have seen it in New York where the peak hour traffic is only 25 to 30 kilometer per hour. In that, ambulance go at 70 kilometer per hour. So you can imagine what happens over there. So can't we equally be sensitive for our fellow brothers and sisters in ambulance who are waiting for the medical help? How it happens? When you hear the siren, the left lane vehicle slow down. So the right lane vehicle has a space to go. You can see the picture, to go to the left lane, and the right lane becomes free to speed up the vehicle. Right lane is for the speeding vehicle, and ambulance needs to be speed up from the right lane only. If you have a traffic police number, you can become a traffic volunteer and help to create a green corridor. Call the police 100 number, or if you have a traffic police number, you can call them, and across India people are going to help to speed up the ambulance. And share this message with your friends, family, relatives. We are sharing lots of unwanted messages. Do share some important messages also. There are lots of IEC material kept on Radhi website. You can download that and create an awareness. Now, helping accident victim. What happens when we talk about the right help and early help approach? If good Samaritan know how to help, then it can save the life. We talk about 1,50,000 accidental death for only because of the road, which is only 27% of the road accident. The other 73% happen because of the other causes of accident. So this only, let's talk about the statistics of only road accident. 50% road accident life could be saved if only trained person touches, and if the person doesn't know how to touch, if they don't touch. What happens? Let's see that. Whenever anybody says if you're trained or untrained, call 108 ambulance service, which is across India functional. Happy to share that I was the one person who had written the concept note of this 108 ambulance service in 2003, and then it is functional across India as a policy advocacy. Answer all the questions, because they want to know what is exactly happened and where is the location and everything, and also wants to differentiate between the Hawks call and actual caller, because 108 across India is getting 46% of Hawks calls, and if the ambulance responds to Hawks call, then actual call, when they have to attend, it will be delayed response. Then again it is crucial for the accident victim. Give detail about the accident site location and wait till the ambulance arrives, because ambulance driver may need the help of location finding from the 5 meter, because Google map always is inaccurate in 500 meter. And if you are trained, then also, if I'm a doctor, very qualified doctor, very expert in treating the trauma patient, but if I don't have any equipment, I will not touch the patient, because you need certain equipment to touch the patient, which ambulance has. Do not give water or eatable to the accident victim, because when you give water, or it may have an adverse effect. Unconscious patient may gulp and cause a choking. If the patient required a surgery, and then it can delay the surgery. Do not allow the crowd to mingle, because doctor, paramedics, and they will be coming. They want to help. If the patient is trying to talk, we won't be able to hear it, and crowd noise can disturb the patient. As I said, 108 ambulance service is well equipped with the paramedic or doctor. It response time in cities 8 to 15 minutes, and in rural area is 20 to 25 minutes. But it is worth waiting 20 to 25 minutes. Ambulance is like a mobile medical van in India. I'm talking about 108 ambulance service, not other ambulance service. I don't know about them. Maybe next 5 years I will be saying the private ambulance service also the same. And moment the treatment, the ambulance service arises and the treatment starts. And on the way also you get the treatment.
Madam, please share your screen, madam.
Oh, sorry. Now the screen is visible. Hello? Hello?
No, madam,
No.
not yet, not yet. Yeah, now it is okay.
Yeah. If in the 108 ambulance service the paramedic has any query, then we have telecom experts talking to them and giving them. And this 108 service has a good tie-up with the government and private hospital. So moment they reaches without any paperwork, the patient get admitted. And till the patient is been attended by the casualty doctor, it is under the care of the paramedic. So anything happens, it is always been given the treatment. So above steps ensure patients early recovery. Why the good Samaritan, if it is not trained, should not touch the patient, because mishandling is the cause of a major death and disability or prolonged complications. As per the Medico Legal Act also, if the person is not trained and does not have enough experience, and if touches, would be punished under the appropriate law. But that should not stop us. Can you see the screen? Impact of mishandling, how this person is been handled. There could be any fracture, there could be any other things, and see the person being handled by the trained people. Can you see the difference? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
So according to you, which is the right one? According to you all, which should be the right? By the trained or untrained people? The screen is visible and am I audible? Hello?
No, screen is not visible.
Yeah. So you can see the pictures are itself is very self-explanatory. As I saw it could be cause of the death, paraplegia. Paraplegia is like, हम लोग बोलते लकवा मार गया, below the neck, the person become disabled to movement. Increased bleeding, which is a cause of the death. Complications, prolonged hospitalization. Now, why we should wait for the ambulance? You have already seen the picture. Do I need to explain this? I don't think. Picture was telling much more than what explanation has been written over here. Now you see what happens. Patient in ambulance and patient in auto rickshaw. Which is the good one? You can decide where to send the patient.
Is good.
Ambulance is good, but true. So let's summarize what steps if you are not trained and along with equipment, because if I am trained also, if I don't have equipment, I should not be touching the patient. Calling 108 or 112 ambulance service. Give the detail about accidents. Wait till the ambulance arrives. Ensure nobody touches unless the trained doctor or paramedic with the first aid kit. Nobody gives water or food, and do not allow the crowd. These 6 steps, you should be remembering it. We will share, there is a leaflet available on the website. You can download that and share it with the students on WhatsApp. It is written in Hindi, Marathi, and English. Now, who is a good Samaritan? So now, I hope you have understood the Good Samaritan impact and Good Samaritan impact and give way to ambulance. Any question related to that? I will be open for 2 minutes question. Anybody has any question related to Good Samaritan? give way to ambulance, or the role of good Samaritan. The detailed presentation is on the Radhi website. On the chat box, the link has been shared for the presentation. So should I go for the self-immunity check presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam, you can proceed.
Yes, you move on, ma'am.
Dr. Sala, you can move.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Proceed with the second presentation. Yeah.
I request all participants, please don't share your screen, because if you share your screen, then the presenter screen will be off.
I'm not able to share the screen. Please, everybody stop sharing the screen.
Sir, please off your video screen, sir. Then it may be, presentation may be opened.
I'm not able to share the option. Please, everybody ensure that your screen is closed.
Sir, one of the videos is on. Please mute that video.
Nobody shared their screen, madam.
And it may be.
Now, can you see the?
So now you can share the screen, ma'am.
Yeah.
You can share now. Yes.
I request participants to mute the mic, please. Hello. Kindly mute the mic. I believe that we have the students and the college, 3 college principals and the teachers who will be taking this presentation to their students, and the teachers who have not present, the teaching and non-teaching staff, because previous presentation was equally important. And this is very important because specifically for the teachers and the principal who are present in the meeting, role of immunity to combat COVID-19 and improve performance in studies. Immunity and performance in study must be having some little questions. Let's take it a little further. I've already spoken about what Radhi is all about. Radhi is the only one NGO which talks about the benefit and welfare of students, college performance, and then community benefit, and then asking for the students to support the cause what we are working, not before that. Why the students should be attending this webinar and doing the self-immunity check? Because students who are looking forward to increase their knowledge retention and percentage in exam, increase in their performance, increase in productivity, who wants to live the disease-free life, who wants to safeguard their family, friends, relative, and neighbors from the COVID or any other disease, and want them to live a healthy and happy life. College professors and management, who want their students to have a better retention and percentage in exams, who wants to improve the performance of and productivity of their students, and who wants their students to live the disease-free life. And of course, professor himself should be living a healthy life. If the person is healthy, immunity is strong, then his giving back to the teaching also improves. And of course, we always talk about the health starts from me, goes to my family, then friends and relatives, then neighbors, and then my colleagues and my people around me. Why we are meeting? Pandemic and lockdown has brought lots of change in our life, specifically the student. some very good things have happened and some very negative things have happened. So why we should fear the COVID? Let me share you the small video made by one of the participants who attended the one of the webinar, and then she shared this video. Comorbidity is equal to weak immunity. Weak immunity means long hospitalization. Post-COVID complications. Medicine side effect. Costly hospital.
Excuse me, doctor. Please share your screen again. I think you have shared the wrong screen.
Hello.
Yeah, share your screen now again.
Okay, 1 minute. Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
It's visible.
Can you see the screen now?
Yes, doctor, it is visible.
Yeah. So I was saying that there was one video made by one of the participant, and she has shared this. Why we should fear the COVID? Comorbidity is equal to weak immunity. Any type of comorbidity, yeah? Long hospitalization. Post-COVID complication. I hope all of you are aware that because of the only pure COVID, very few patients have died. The maximum people have died because of the complications of the medicine side effect and their comorbidity. Costly hospital bills. Many will say that the hospital bill was totally free for the COVID, but not for the complications.
Right. You are right. Absolutely right.
Worst scenario is a death. The strong immunity means shield safeguards from the COVID-19 infection. As this was rightly shared, I've just somebody who could not see the video. Pain and suffering side effect of medicine means adding a problem. Medicine, doctors, hospital bill, which will disturb the entire normal routine, which will bring another stress. And tell me, because since few are students and few are the professors and principals, so has this impacted your student study in this COVID? Are you seeing the performance problem with your students?
No.
The students' performance is as good as before, last year, before the COVID, when they were performing, and now during this COVID, their performance. 100% it has impacted in many ways. So today what we will learn about what is scientific and immunity and scientific reason, how it impacts the health. What should be the scientific and holistic approach to strengthen immunity, how to improve immunity without spending money. Most of us has that immunity, strengthening immunity is a very costly affair, absolutely is a zero cost affair. And how you can be instrumental in bringing the change in healthcare in the country. Anybody who has anybody has any type of sickness, if you have occasionally headache, occasionally cold and cough, occasionally pain in anywhere, indigestion, these are the smaller way of lower immunity. Low immunity could be the grade. When you do your immunity, you will come to know the grade of your immunity. So that means a low immunity. What is the definition? Immunity. Immunity you can read this entire definition. We'll be keeping this presentation on the website, so you can read that. It means your body's how your body has this internal defense system to resist any particular toxins or infection caused by any specific antibiotics, and with the help of our own body has a specific antibodies and sensitized white blood cells. If I make it very simplified, to protect our country, we have army system. This army, when anything happens at the border, it takes care of ourselves. Similar way, from any foreign country, so from any foreign body, for the country I've changed to the foreign body. It could be foreign body, could be bacteria, viruses, parasites. They potentially damage our immune system. But if our immune system identifies them early, then it protects the body from the healthy tissue damage. So which is the main factor, which is the immunity? Cortisol is a godfather of our entire immunity system. Cortisol is a stress hormone. Most of us wondering, we don't have any stress. A bigger stress we are not talking. We are talking about small stress happens every day. And then body try to balance it with the cortisol. Like today meeting was supposed to happen at 10:30. Some of the professor were not able to log in. Arey, 10:30 शुरू हो जाएगा. I had a stress. Arey, what happens if the Wi-Fi is not working? So all these small stress are part and partial of life. But moment it remains for then this all stress have been balanced by the cortisol. But if this stress remains for a longer period, like exam stress, performance stress, career stress, job stress, finance stress, relationship stress, any type of fear, sleeplessness, then this cortisol becomes very high in the body. Towards a certain limit of cortisol is a very friendly. But if it is an excess amount, it impacts our body itself. Which was friendly, now it is no more friendly. And then it reduces the production of lymphocyte, which is our army men, white blood cells. And once this production is reduced, if the army men is less, naturally the foreign body will win, no? Foreign country will win. Am I correct? So as I said, continuous worries, threats, uncertainty are the chronic stress. This develops inflammatory and autoimmune disorders. When body produces more hormones, which could cause our body to struggle the regulating its inflammatory response system and attack system. Now, we talk about, we are eating so much of immunity food. It is needed. I don't say don't eat immunity food. It is very much needed. But remember, if cortisol is in a higher amount, it impacts our digestion. So however the best food you are eating, it does not get digested. If it does not get digested, then it creates a lack of required vitamins, minerals, and essential nutrition deficiency, which again reduces our disease fighting capacity of the body. So now what is self-immunity? Self-immunity is a combination of mental health, physical health, and diet. 1 second. Everyone is born with the self-immunity, and individual has to work on all the 3 aspects of immunity simultaneously. Just give me 1 minute, there's an important call. हाँ हाँ हाँ, देखा देखा मैंने, हाँ वो कर देंगे, हाँ
Doctor, you can mute your mic.
हाँ 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 12 बजे. Sorry, is my screen visible?
Yes, doctor, it is visible.
Yeah. So I've already mentioned all this pandemic situation has caused. Now you people are saying pandemic is already over, the vaccination is already there. But my friends, you will take another long time to get the vaccination is now for the people into the front line. Then slowly it will come to the citizen. So still pandemic is not over for the common man. Vaccination has come, but still the vaccination, after when you people will come, we will have lots of understanding whether how many side effects you have. So many things will happen before getting it to the common citizen. So it will take another 6 to 8 months to reach to the common people. So pandemic is not over. And trust me, with vaccination also, there is always threat of getting coronavirus infection if you have a low immunity. Like vaccination with the low immunity, people who have a low immunity, and when they take vaccination, there are more percentage of getting an adverse effect of vaccination. Remember that. Now, why we were talking about mental health? We generally talk about mental health means like, the thought comes, अरे हम लोग पागल है क्या? Depression में है क्या? That's only two thought comes when we talk about. No, mental health is any emotion. You are happy is an emotion of the mental health. Any psychological, family relationship, I'm happy, I'm bonding, I'm in love. This is a psychological. Social well-being. I have a relation with around people is very good. That's a social. So these are all the mental health symptoms. How we think, how we feel, how we act is called a mental health symptoms. And how we determine our mental health defines how we handle the stress relation to others and make the choices. People who have a stable mental health make a better choice. They have a better understanding about the situation. They can handle the situation more better than the people who are under the stress. Just give you a simple example. If you have a headache, or if you are tensed up something like from the home itself, and then your colleague or friend say something, do you take it in the same manner when you are in happy mood? Something the joke cracked. You get irritated, mere saath mazak mat kar. Don't talk like that. Then the person wonders, what did I talk? I was talking to you similar way previously also. But the previous situation you were happy, and today you have some stress because of some or other reason. Mental health is our reaction to any situation which makes you happy, sad, angry. Many emotions are there. So mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood to the adulthood to the. So any disease starts from the mental health. So let's not ignore this mental health. Mental health at initial stage, if it is not treated, then it goes into the disease phase like depression, schizophrenia, etc. If mental health at initial stage not treated, it can go to the pain in any part of body, infection in any part of body, lung, heart, liver, kidney, any organ disease, diabetes, blood pressure, anything can happen. Or it can have both the things together, or it can have only mental health disease or physical health disease. So mental health is so important and we cannot ignore that. Physical health. Normal day to day, what we are moving my hand, I'm talking is a part of physical activity. And if we are not doing that physical activity as required to burn the excess amount of energy, to keep our body functioning normal, when we talk, walk, I'm doing exercise, my hands are talking, my hand gestures are saying exercise. My mouth is talking, so I have muscles, mouth muscles, exercise. I'm walking, so when we need to promote the strong muscles and bones to keep our mental health and diet, along with that, to keep our immunity strong. When we are into the continuous exercise and continuously into the active mode, It means our respiration is good, cardiovascular system capacity is good. And when it helps us to have a more oxygen in the body, more circulation means all the required, as you all know, blood is a carrier to take all the required nutritions from one part to the other part of the body. This helps us to maintain the weight. We all know if person has an excess of the fat, this is a cause of the disease. So keep all this in the mind. One need to have a good physical health also. Diet. Our Indian diet is a full of immunity booster food. But if we are stressed up, then it all does not get digested. And then we are looking forward for the external immunity booster food. Have a balanced diet. It gets all the required nutrition. You don't need to take any artificial nutrition, any artificial immunity booster food. Only if you are eating the Indian diet. I'm not talking about you're eating pastas and pizzas and the foreign country diet. I'm talking about Indian diet. Eaten food needs to be get well digested, as I have said already when I'm talking about the cortisol. Natural food acts as a medicine. Natural foods get better immunity compared to artificial supplements and packaged food. Don't get into the trap of the packaged food. They are absolutely not helping. You can go to the Radi website and view the blog section, and there you can see, are you eating healthy? There is a blog and you can read that in detail and promote this to the student also. What happens when you are sick? You are irritable, short-tempered. Due to medicine, you feel drowsy. And if you are going to the college or if you are going to the work, you cannot concentrate. When you cannot concentrate, whatever the teachers are saying, the students ignore the teacher are there. What the teacher says when you are not well, it doesn't look like lecture. It looks like bombardment kar raha hai, ya kuch bhi badbad kar rahi hai. When you are healthy and happy mood, you feel teacher is teaching. When you are not well, your concentration is not here, and that impacts the performance. When you are reading, many students say, I have read I've done the revise, but in the exam I forget everything, because he was reading it, but his concentration was not reading. He was preoccupied with his stress, other things. Immunity was problem. So then concentration was not there. Reading was there. Eyes were reading, but the mind was not perceiving it. And that is where the immunity plays such a strong role in retention of knowledge, concentration of knowledge. And if you have a good retention of knowledge, good concentration, automatically marks are good in the exams and you have a better career. So we can say mental health well-being is a key to the physical health well-being and vice versa. All thing has to come together. One cannot work on one aspect. आज मैंने mental health पे काम किया, 6 महीने के बाद मैं physical health पे काम करूंगा. That time I will not work on the mental health. Then one day I will finally only talk about the immunity food. Then of course these persons are never healthy. Approach towards healing. Any disease needs intellectual approach in the prevention and cure. You cannot have the ad hoc approach taken from the social media, WhatsApp, without thinking, because it is about your health, your suffering. So it needs a scientific and holistic tool. Every individual is a different presentation of headache. Everybody has a different approach. Presentation of stress, everybody has a different approach. So need and customized solution. And current pandemic or any health issue, it is important that everybody works on the scientific and holistic approach. As you all know, I've already said in detail about the causes of low immunity. I'm not repeating that. Benefit of strong immunity, by this time you are already clear about it. It can combat COVID and restart the normal life. Combative any other disease, mental health acceptance, reduces the depression and suicide cases, increases the productivity, retention of knowledge, better percentage, and improves the interpersonal relationship also around us. So self-immunity check, whatever we spoke about it, we bought the technology platform to reach to many people. It's a web application. You don't need to download it. Through the only link, you can go through the entire self-immunity check. This is where people can do the self assessment of the immunity. There are question answer which you need to say yes or no, and system will provide a set of recommendation which are customized for you. I am again using customized. There is no generalization. It is customized. What you answer according to that. There is back end lots of algorithm and logic going on. Our pure objective of self immunity check is increasing the immunity of the our country fellow brothers, specifically the students. It will help them to improve their studies and career also. Immunity is strengthening a self immunity is a need of our. It has to have a scientific and holistic approach. I'm said in last 3 slides, I've used a scientific and holistic approach many times because I wanted you to understand the importance of it. It is a web browser and it is totally free of cost. Of course, people can donate to support, and it is developed for the social welfare and does not promote any product because artificial food and product does not help in increasing immunity at all. As I said, it has a customized. We have been very careful that we will be not sharing anybody's. It's very confidential platform. Whatever you answer, it has been absolutely. We will also be not aware, so one can be very frank and open with the system. We are still uncomfortable talking about our mental health, so one can talk with the system without knowing anybody what they are talking and what the answers they are getting. We have been getting beautiful response and feedback from the people how they have got benefit of the self immunity check when they started implementing those recommendations in their life. So equally you can benefit because so many people have already benefited. So even we request you, and through you the students also, please share this with the students. And I'm very sure if every students are working on the self immunity, the college performance overall will increase, and your esteemed college will be one of the best college. So let's work on everything is very simplified. It is very easy to say, don't gussa mat karo, don't get stressed up. But how? This is exactly the steps are given how to do that. You can connect us through our social media and newsletter, so it will help you to be in your journey. And entire information we have been invited lots of many people so ensure that authenticated information there, and our social media will be providing you the authenticated information, so you can be connecting with us on the social media. Self immunity check on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. I've already said about the pandemic in India. Medicine and vaccination I already said. So self immunity check is live. If there's any question, I would like to take over here right now. Anybody has any question related to self immunity check?
Anybody have question? Please ask. Your questions, Sivana?
I believe they don't have any question.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah,
Now I
and
would like. Now
yeah,
I
please,
would like. Now I would like to call our president of this national webinar, Dr. G.B. Sonar, sir.
Sir, we have to take the virtual tour of self-immunity check, which will be done by the Asif Reshmwala, sir.
Yes, madam, you can show it.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I will speak.
Yeah. So I hand over the mic to Mr. Asif Reshmwala, who will take you to the virtual tour of self-immunity check.
Good
Thank
afternoon,
you.
everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Rita, and thank you all dignitaries to give me this opportunity to present self-immunity check application walkthrough. I'll share my screen. Is everybody able to see my screen?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So we will very quickly go through the virtual tour of self-immunity check. As Dr. Rita mentioned, self-immunity check is live on the web link called selfimmunitycheck.radhi.com. If you forget that, you can go to www.radhi.com. There also we have put the link. Even if you go to Google and search for self-immunity check, Google is recommending our website on the top of the list. So you can also search on Google for self-immunity check. So the moment you log in or come to the self-immunity check page, what you will see is a initial introduction. And here you can, on the right hand side, you can select the language, whether you want to do the self-immunity check in English, Hindi, Marathi, or Kannada. So all 4 languages are available to you. You can choose whichever language is comfortable to you. And then on the bottom, you have to do the new registration. Since you are coming here for the first time, you'll have to do the registration on the website. In registration, we ask for your email, and email is very important for us to identify you in the system. So that email should be unique to you. When you have done the self-immunity check, and in case you want to read the recommendations again, which you definitely will require, because in one go you will not remember everything. So through email ID and password, you will be able to log into the system again and read the recommendations. We also send you time to time newsletters so that you are connected with us, and we keep you posted with changes or updates and recommendations that you can follow to strengthen your immunity. And as I said, email address should be unique to you. If there are more than one person doing self-immunity checks from your family, then please ask them to use a different email address for each individual. This is the registration page. So here you'll be asked specific details to primarily understand who you are, and for the perspective of giving the specific recommendations to you. So we will be asked for age, gender, profession, what kind of home that you, how many people are living at home together. All these things matter primarily to create an algorithm to give you specific recommendations. Then there is also a question on your physical placement, where you are placed. So whether you are in city, you are in a district, or you are in specific village. So all those details have to be entered in user registration. On the bottom, you have to enter your email address and your password. Please remember your email address and password, because this is your login mechanism to come to the website again once you have done the self-immunity check. Then you click on I agree with the terms and conditions, you subscribe to newsletters. Then there is a security check of I am not a robot, and then you submit. Your registration will be complete through this process. Be very sure that your information is not visible to anybody else. So please answer all the questions frankly. The questions are very simple, and it has to be answered only in yes and no. All the replies that is given by the systems are customized for you as per the answers that you gave. And even the administrator at the backend doesn't know what answers you have given. So please be very assured that all your information is completely confidential. The moment you have registered, you will come to an introduction page, and after introduction page, this will be the questionnaire that you have to answer. Here, as you can see, there are questions, and answer has to be done in yes and no. We have 2 sets of questions. One is mental health, and second is physical health. The first will be the mental health. There are 18 questions in mental health. All the questions are mandatory, and you have to answer all the questions. Then we go to physical health. Physical health has 16 questions. Again, yes and no. Once you have answered these 2 sets of questions, you get a button called View Results. The moment you click on View Results, it primarily gives you result of what the system has analyzed you from your answers. It will give you results on your mental health, physical health, and it will also give you recommendations what you need to follow to improve your physical health, mental health, and diet. Each recommendation is customized for you, and you should implement every recommendation in your day-to-day life. And immunity is not something which you will get in one day. It is a long process. You have to do it every day, regularly, to primarily increase your immunity, and you will see the results in few months. This is the screen for result page. So you get a result, you get recommendation on mental health. There will be a general set of recommendations which is applicable to everybody. Then there is specific set of recommendations which is applicable only to you based on your answers. Then there is recommendations for physical health. Even physical health has customized recommendations. Then we have diet. Again, the diet which is being given to you is designed by professional dietitians. It is a scientific and holistic approach. You have to work on all the three aspects to primarily stay healthy, such as physical health, mental health, and diet. Again, our application, that is self-immunity check, is not promoting any product or it is not recommending any medicine or vitamins to you. It is a pure natural solution that we are giving you, and it is 100% scientific and holistic. This is the page for balanced diet. Here we recommend what you should have in breakfast, pre-lunch, lunch, snacks, dinner. All those recommendations are there. Then there's a immunity booster drinks. What drink can you, how you can prepare the drink, when you should drink that. So all those details are here. That is immunity booster drink. Then we have Power Pack Immunity Booster Salad. You can have it with the food. There are products given, products in the sense vegetables and berries which are given, which you can include in your food, in your day-to-day food items. And all these natural eatables are your key to having an immunity booster salad. So again, they are all home material, and we are not kind of specifically saying you should use a specific vegetable. There is a choice of vegetables. Anything that you like, you can include in your food. Once all these recommendations are over, then you come to the end page. In end page, you have to write if you see on the bottom of the page, you have to answer how did you hear about us. So click on that drop down. You will see warrior, and your coordinator will inform you what has to be answered here. Basically, there will be a warrior, and then there will be a warrior number. There is a unique ID of the warrior that your coordinator will inform you what unique ID of the warrior you have to enter here. Then we have feedback. If you have any feedback to us, please write your feedback. We value your feedback. We read every feedback that we receive, and we try to improve our system and try to answer all your queries through email, what you have registered in the system. You can also become a warrior for promoting this application. So we have a link to register to become a warrior. Once you become a warrior, you get a dashboard, and you can promote this application in your family and friends. And the more you promote, the more you will be recognized as a warrior in the system. As Dr. Ita has mentioned, there are professional organizations and institutes which have come together to primarily make this application. We have Vidyalankar Polytechnic, who has helped us in developing this. Then the knowledge partners are like Joshi Bedekar College, Kargi Institute, and Mastermind Life. So it is 100% authentic information which you are getting through this application. Once you have done your entire self-immunity check, and in case you want to relook or have to read the recommendations once again, do visit the site again. Then there is an option to log in for existing users. Click on existing user. Any login, you have to enter your email ID and password which you use during registration. The process is pretty simple, very straightforward. Once you have logged in, you have to just say, I want to view my last assessment and results. It will show you all the results and you can read through it multiple times. You can log in multiple times. We generally recommend that once you have done the self-immunity check and answered all the questions, don't do the reassessment, because then the recommendations will change and you will get confused. So stick to one set of recommendations that has been provided to you as per your answers, and just follow the recommendations which is there for you. You can also, if you like our product, maintaining this product, promoting this product requires funding. We are a non-profit organization. If you wish to donate, you are most welcome to donate. There is no restriction. You can donate whatever you like to. If you don't want to donate, it's okay, perfectly fine. So this is the option available for you. What is the benefit eventually that you will get after doing self-immunity check? Well, you will have a stronger immunity to combat COVID-19 as well as any other disease that you may come across in your life. Immunity is very important. Mental health is something which we don't talk about, or we don't put too much effort to understand. So it also gives you an introduction to how mental health is important for you and for your immunity. Once you have strengthened your immunity, it will increase your productivity, it will improve your concentration levels, it will increase your retention of knowledge. Once you are healthy, your relationships will increase. Overall health will improve and you will be able to enjoy the life better once your immunity is strong. And as Dr. Ita has said earlier also, remember, it is about your health and it needs to be taken care by scientific and holistic approach. With this, I end my presentation. I hope you will do the self-immunity check by visiting the self-immunity check website. And it is very important for every one of you to do the self-immunity check. As mentioned earlier, it is available on selfimmunitycheck.radhi.com. Thank you very much. Over to the coordinator now.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. G.B. Sonar, sir, to address the presidential remarks.
Very good morning to you all. Resource persons of today's webinar and founder of the very reputed organization, Radhe Disaster and Education and Education and Management Organization, Mumbai, Dr. Rita Savla Madam, the director of Radhe Disaster and Education Foundation, Mr. Asif Reshamwala sir, senior professor of our department, Professor S.A. Kaji sir, and principals of 3 institutions with whom we have involved with having collaboration with 3 institutions. Dr. B.M. Patil sir is the principal of KLE Degree College, Mahaningpur. Dr. S.M. Hadimani sir is the principal of Government First Degree College for Women, Jamkhandi. Shri Dr. Satyanarayana sir, principal of SSRG, Women's College, Raichur, and my colleagues, Dr. Ramesan Kamble sir, Dr. Kalavati Kamble madam, guest faculty of the department, Dr. Praveen and Mr. Shivalinga Betre, and all the participants, teacher participants, student participants of this who are attending this webinar. At the outset, I congratulate MSW students who have organized this webinar, who took interest and initiatives in contacting different colleges and taking their cooperation and having involved different principals, teachers and students to talk about two important issues which are very much related to development in general and sustainable development in particular. The issue road safety is very important. If we do not give priority, if we do not follow road safety, we are likely to, meet or witness accidents, which is one of the man-made disasters. And as a result of it, anything may happen. It may, as a consequence of any road accident, disability may result, economic loss may occur, or even loss of life also may occur. And one more disaster we have been experiencing since last 1 year, COVID-19, which has created a pandemic situation. This is also one of the disasters, caused a lot of damage to the human life and disrupted the normal life of the whole world. And having discussion, deliberation, awareness about these two important aspects are very important in present situation, because we have to have a comfortable life, healthy life, happier life, for which safety is important factor and self-immunity is very, very important. And as it is well explained by Dr. Savla, if we do not, boost our self-immunity, if we do not have a sustained self-immunity, we are likely to be the victims of different illnesses and diseases. So today we have seen COVID-19. We don't know tomorrow whether COVID-19, COVID-20, COVID-29, or what type of different viruses are likely to affect human society. So for that, I strongly feel that the students community have a major role in understanding this concept of self-immunity check, and having a balanced diet, maintaining good physical health, mental health, in order to have a sustained self-immunity. And by knowing by the students, they can also share this valuable information to their family members. The family members can also be benefited. Besides students, they can also be spread, benefited to the neighborhood. So since social work students are participating in this webinar, they'll be going to the field work, to the field. They will be meeting different people in the rural community, urban communities, and different developmental agencies. I think they can, if they share this knowledge, this awareness to the larger society, it is going to benefit a lot. With this brief remarks, and congratulating our students, 3 of our third semester students have took leadership to organize this webinar. And it is guided by Dr. Praveen and Mr. Shivlingi Maitre and Kalavati Madam. I also congratulate all of them who are responsible for materializing this webinar today. With this brief remarks, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I like to call second year MSW student Miss Poonam for vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to all of. If you would like to thank President of today seminar GB Sona sir, resource person Dr. Rita Salva Madam, Professor Kaji sir, Dr. Ramesh Kamble sir, Dr. Kalavati Kamble Madam, Assistant Professor, all dignitaries and our